Hey, what's up guys? Been here. Today I have a video on a tier list as it is Sunday today. As you can see, I just got some endless running in the background because we need to grind. So yeah, I've got a tier list going. I'll try and speak about a few changes. Some things again are personal preference, some have got updated, but some are just really hard to judge nowadays because a lot of things they bring out have just completely wrong DPS charts. So the only way for me to get exact stats on every single unit would be for the devs to give me access to every unit, and then I can just go through them all and check the DPS myself, which I'd love to do, but getting the new units aren't easy. So Blossom Barrage, still the same, still very good. Big Mushroom, same. I'll try and speak of any changes. The Lucky Clover and Beehive I've just moved up because I mean they are better than the things below them. So the Venus Flytrap is surprisingly way better than like a lot of things. The DPS of the Flytrap is said to be like 1350, but I think when you calculate its AoE and its stun, I think that it has and whatnot, it actually comes up to about 2700 DPS, I believe it was. So yeah, it's very strong, and that's kind of like part of the issue where a lot of the time you're gonna have to ask people, or just look at the tier list like this one, for the actual DPSs, because when the devs come out with the game, they for some reason the DPSs are usually wrong. So the Confusion Plant is up there, the Stun Flower is up there, and the Speed Sprinkler is up there, and the Ice Pods. I'll talk about more together really. All support items that are around that like slow or buff your damage, or like the Confusion Plant, it makes it turn around and kind of confuses it, and Stun Flower stuns it. All of these units, especially in high level Endless, this is what people are using to get super high in Endless, basically. There is also the Fan Flower in A, which is also really good. I'm just leaving it in A because I need to do a bit more testing, but I have moved the Fan Flower from like, I think it was in C tier to the bottom of A tier. I would even maybe think of putting it in S tier, but it's hard to at the moment. But basically, they're all just really good at Endless. The Speed Sprinkler and the Ice Pods are usually just good everywhere, but the Confusion Plant and Stunflower have like the top level people in Endless will use those to kind of break the records. So yeah, if you have them, then they're worth using if you're trying to go for any Endless leaderboards or anything like that. Then we have the Mango Buster. It's kind of hard to see its name, but the top of A tier. That's a new unit. It does about 1500 DPS a second. I don't know whether that's right or wrong, because yeah, the game just doesn't allow you. For some reason, sometimes it's wrong. But I've heard it's very good. It's AoE, which puts it above a lot of things in A. The only thing that I'd maybe put that Raffle a bit higher, but yeah. So the Mango's in the top of A. I don't really want to put everything in S when I don't really believe it's an S tier unit at the moment. So anything that's just not quite as good as enough for S is in A. Then we have the Jugacorn. The Jugacorn, I'll show you on the screen, was set to have 400 DPS. It's now on 2000. This is again one of the reasons why you can't always listen to the DPS, because when this first came out it said 400, which is a very big difference from 2000. But if all is correct and it does stay 2000 or even goes higher, it's a pretty good unit. It's like a mini mushroom really, because it does slightly that, or just less damage than the mushroom. It does less everything than the mushroom. So it's like the mushroom's little brother. So it's not bad to use. It's not exactly hard to get either, because there's about 75,000 stock. And yeah, that isn't going to go anytime soon because, I mean, there's no point buying multiple of them. There's no value in them. They're going to be worth nothing. If you have 75,000 of them, they're not going to be worth much, so they should be easy to trade as well. The Petal Ray is a flower that does 2,500 DPS. It's a single target, so it's not as good as the AoEs, but it's pretty good. That's why it's an A. The Rafflesia put in high A just because that is, I think, something else that's also used in high level Endless. People like to spam those down, and they also like to spam down the Atomic Peppers, which is also an A. They like to spam those down for high level like rounds. Then we have the Doom Petal is really underwhelming. It is like a better Pyro Petal. It might even be like a bit higher than like the Rafflesia. But yeah, it's definitely not the best thing that's came out of the update. You can use it if you've got it, if you don't have anything better, but I mean, yeah, I will not be using it. I don't see any point to. Nothing else has really changed other than that. The Lawnmower, the Repair Work, and the Fanflower are all up there just because they've all got really good but also niche places in the game. In B, we have the Potshade. Not bad DPS. I think it does around 600. So it beats off most things on that list. The Boom Bulb is also pretty high on that list because of it has a really high AoE effect. So though it doesn't have as much damage as maybe like the Bubble Plant, it has like a lot of AoE, which makes it very useful. You've also got the Dragon Fruit that's in B, just generally a mid-tier unit. And the only other change would be in starter. Purely based on statistics alone, the Slap Leaf is better than the Cabbage. Whether or not, you want to use it over it, it's up to you. Because the reason why the Cabbage is so good, in my opinion, is because you can place down like unlimited amounts of them. Whereas the Slap Leaf, I don't know if you can do that. So, I think again the top three, the Beetroot and the Cabbage, I would honestly put more value on. The Slap Leaf because it's new, and because some of the DPSs could be wrong. You might be best off just avoiding it for now, but hey, if you like it, just use it. Can't hurt. And then you have the Stem Strike, which is just below the Gnome. Yeah, it's just not really a good starter, if I'm honest. I think they've just put it there for maybe, I don't even know why they've put it there. It's just not good. A bit useless, but hey. I think other than that, there's not really much to say. Yeah, not too much to say. Just a lot of the utility units have started to find a lot of value by the top players recently. So maybe like the Fanflower, which you thought was really bad, on Endless, it can actually be really good. If, for example, if you put it like, around here, like where I'm standing here, it can just blow some units this way, which helps you a lot with like stacking them for your AoE for one, and also just stopping them getting as far. You can also put one here and blow this way. You could also put one that blows this way. You kind of have the general idea. Put one blows this way. And you'll find that when you do it, it starts to stack them, which means your AoE units will end up doing more. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's everything. If there's any new changes or anything, I'll pop them in the comments, because, again, with this dev team, they change up a lot of units. A lot of DPSs are wrong, so any changes I'll pop in the comment section, and you can check here if there's any news. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, guys. Now, shall I see you for the next video. Goodbye.